Okay, time to switch over to boys soccer now and another CMSportsNet Player of the Year. As we did in girls soccer, we had 3 finalists for the boys soccer award. Century's Nick McGinn, Manchester Valley's Grant Miller, and Winters Mill's Reed Postlewaite. And this year's CMSportsNet Boys Soccer Player of the Year is Man Valley's Grant Miller. The senior came up big in the clutch for the Mavericks en route to their best season in many years. I caught up with Grant recently up in Manchester to talk about his season. Time to hear from the senior. Grant, congrats on an awesome year. Take me back to the beginning of the season in August. When you guys started practicing, what kind of goals did you set for yourself? What kind of goals did you set for the team? And then going forward, how do you feel like you accomplished them? Goals first.
Well, the goal for the team was just for us to, get a high region seeding so we could have home field advantage here, kind of just play as a team. Coach Woodley always emphasized synergy, just kind of using chemistry as like a unit of bonding with each other, and we definitely accomplished that. So.
For you yourself, did you go into this season thinking you had a chance to be a record setter like you did this year for Man Valley, be one of their all-time leading goal scorers? It had to be a nice perk to what you put all the work you put in during the year.
I had no idea. Yeah, it was awesome when I was told that I broke the record, so that was pretty cool. But that definitely wasn't the goal coming into the season. The goal was definitely just to win some games. So
when did you feel things turn in the right direction for you guys? It's a program that hasn't had a lot of wins in the recent years, and this year you guys set standards. Was there a moment in the season where you thought, hey, we're putting this together, we can make a really long run and surprise some people?
I mean, we always believed in ourselves, since the end of last year. We always knew we had a good group of guys that would always be there, be consistent for us. But honestly, going into the summer trainings, we just knew that we had a pretty good team.
There were some memorable moments during the year. I can think of the Century game. You guys won in overtime. Are there any moments that stick out in your mind that you left the field thinking, like you just said, we put in a lot of hard work. I know these guys are good teammates. And, was there a game or even maybe a week where you guys thought, we're really putting it together?
Definitely our tournament week. We had Middletown and I think Hartford Tech. And, we killed Middletown, but then we also drew Hartford Tech. And we're these are teams that, they're pretty good competition. These are out-of-county teams. This is when we put, kind of our mark on the map and stuff. So, yeah.
And that leads me to the next question. Your schedule was really tough. You guys played a tough county schedule, and the out-of-county schedule was brutal, but you guys got through it. You had a great overtime record. How did those games get you better as a team and better as a player to try to make a playoff run like you guys did?
I mean, it's definitely awesome playing, like people on the all-state list. There's Tuscarora, Oakdale. There's some pretty good competitors right there. It just definitely got us prepared for our region, which is the same teams, but also outside of it, in-county play seemed a little easier than what it was if we played, easier teams.
You get a little bit of a break here between soccer and basketball, but you go from soccer to basketball and basketball right to lacrosse. We saw you do that last year too. How do you balance it all in as a 3-sport athlete and a guy who's a leader now, a veteran at the school and the programs you play for?
It's a lot, but it's awesome just kind of having a different group of guys that also we just like each other, kind of bond a lot. It's fun to come to practice when you enjoy the guys you're with.
Right. Last thing, your most favorite memory from this year from soccer, what would it be if you could put your mind and your finger on one thing that you really will take away from the most from this season?
Probably Alex Martinez scoring the game winner against Liberty. That was definitely awesome. We haven't beat them in a while, so it was awesome we put that goal in.
Congrats on a great year, man. Good luck in the winter.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The Boys Soccer Player of the Year is sponsored by Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services. We're here for the home team, Barnes Bollinger Insurance Services, and by Genova's To Go. Locations in Westminster, Hampstead, Manchester, Hanover, and Eldersburg. Genova's, pizza, pasta, subs, and more.
Grant etched his name into the Mavericks record books in 2023, and now it's off to boys basketball for another 3-sport athlete. Want more local sports coverage? Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.